So dramatic, right? Like, how do we follow that up? What's up, Jay?
Gucci. Does that mean we're fancy?
Oh, you know it. Capital
Dave,
G.
I'm so fancy. I just ate donuts from Saturday. Boom! They were pretty good.
Throw them in the microwave. They'll be sopping them
Well,
up.
that's what I was eating when we talked the last 10 minutes. I'm so hungry. I haven't really eaten today that I'm like, hey, Calvin.
Hey, what's up, Kelly Hustle?
Remember, anybody's always welcome to come on. I know, Calvin, you might be, maybe you have a non-disclosure, a non-compete you had to sign with Chris and Nurse, maybe, right? Ha.
Dang, what's up with your mic, Clay?
Mine? I didn't. Oh, I didn't. It fell out. Sorry. It was plugged in, and then it.
Danica is craving the stale donuts. We got a question for you later, Danica.
Yeah.
So stick around if you can.
I wrote it on the donut box. There you go. You saw a quick preview.
I love Clay's notes. They could be anywhere, at any time, any place. Headed to the post office. Nice. Hope sales are still going well for everyone. We can't hear you, Clay. Clay's having some technical difficulties
there you
today.
go. Sorry. I forget you have to press the button on the mic.
Very low still. Can you turn up the gain or the volume?
What do you have to? I'm still learning. Let's see.
There you go.
That's better. Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's better. 18 listings. That's good, Jay.
Nice. And Calvin, how many things are you mailing today? And are they all in the last day or two?
Yeah, let me check my listings. Me personally, I got a couple out on Poshmark wholesale stuff, and I only got one listing myself up on eBay. But I do have a lister, and he got some items up. So I'm gonna take a count real quick. Let me see what I got up today. Let's see. Go to emails. Type in is live. Oh, so I got some eBay sales I didn't know that I had. I hate that my notification on eBay it never just stays the cha-ching, even though it should, and I've got the volume up and all that crap. It's annoying. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. Dang, it's I got 11 up today.
I'm like at 2, but I've done some other, and with that phone call with Dad, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining to Clay. Like, for me, today's been a real herky-jerky kind of day. Like, just things weren't going smooth, and I did some other things that took some time, which we'll talk about in a little bit. It is business related, and that took some time. Hi, David. Glad you could stop by, my friend. Hope everything's going well with your book sales. Jay picked up some free mugs in town. Nice. One was a theme park brand one worth about 20 pounds. Nice. Kelly sold 4 today as well, but I'm not taking those. I have the order cut off time. Yeah, I do the same thing. Like, so my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays I get up about 6:30, go running. Tuesdays and Thursdays I sleep in a little bit. So I got up, took care of some emails, some administrative stuff, do my Patreon call with Daily Refinements Patreon at 8. That went till 9. Shipped my orders from about 9 to 11. And so after my last orders are out at 11, because my son Justin, I pay him to go take them to the post office. And he also lists for me when I have shoes in stock. Takes great photos, by the way. So after 11, any orders that come in, that's it, the cutoff. And then typically, lunchtime, early lunch, and then I like to list before the show. But I just didn't get much done. It was just weird. I just couldn't get in the flow. And we'll talk. Let me see. We'll talk about the why in a little bit. Clay, did you say what you got as far as listings today?
Like 2 from Cellhound. Because I slept, woke up, fed the cat, and then slept off and on, and then got up, and by the time I did the school Zoom, I started printing some labels, but I also had to take notes during it because Jackie had been at school driving home, so I was our note taker. And then when I talked to my dad for 4 hours, I finished packing, printed labels, walked to the post office, walked back, but then I'm doing some stuff to try to get rid of his storage unit. So I'm doing some research, like how to get rid of that glass table that could be worth a lot, and we debated, and I need to contact some people about those governors. So it's like, and I didn't mind talking to him, like I said, because was in a good mood, and it wasn't like how we all do, whiny or whatever, so it's hard to do too, because even I have trouble like packing or printing, typing stuff, measuring the packages if I'm on a Zoom or a phone call, like, because you don't want to screw up. So, hey, talk to Dad, because yesterday he left a message like, I know I'm just taking your time. And he sounded so down. So I'm like, I know some of you watching, like, you gave your dad 4 hours of your time. It's my dad. He doesn't have
I won't even criticize that.
Yeah.
It is a long call, but hey.
It was fun. Like I said, compared to other calls and compared to how I'm a jerk to Angie about stuff.
But relationships are good.
Yeah.
A long call, but hey.
Yeah.
And the other thing for me that took some time. Oh, I also posted a video today. Items that sold for $50 or more. So if y'all haven't checked it out, check out that video. It's not a live one. It's a Bolo. It's Clay doing. It's like a Bolo buzz.
You've seen it. People commented I froze maybe.
So when y'all get a chance, if you don't mind, check that video out. Let it play. Maybe hit the like button. You might find some cool things. I will say there are some cool things on that one. I'm not doing the weekly everything that's sold. I mean, I kind of hit that on this show because that's just too tedious. But that took probably 45 minutes or an hour to make that video and edit it. So yeah. So let me look at my. Let's take a look at my total.
Val?
Yeah, come on, Val.
Val.
Let's see how many listings I got up currently. While we try to convince Val.
I'm glad I sold some, because between Poshmark and eBay, and for me it's like 3 or 4 days of sales, but it was like 9 things I walked up to the post office. So I'm down to 350 on eBay, which that's fine,
You just gotta get some more up. It's okay.
Oh, sweet!
Here's my summary.
Plates, $68. Nice.
Plates can be good. I'm telling you, plates can be good.
They're from the school garage sale. Hold on, real quick to interrupt. And I paid $10 for 8 plates, and I sold them for $68.
Well, let's do this. Let me share mine, and then you can share the screen. And I'd also like to see what you're selling every day too.
Okay.
So we'll do it that way. So here's my summary page, and my sales on eBay are over 4K now, and my 90-day totals are over 7. So they are creeping up.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know this today because I haven't looked at my sales since I shipped out this morning. But I've got $240 worth of sales today. That's pretty good on eBay.
Yeah.
So I want to see what I haven't even looked. Let's see what needs to go out. All right. I've got a computer part that sold for $60.
Where'd you get it?
I think
what is it?
Thrift store. It's like I don't even know. It's like a USB adapter.
Okay.
I guess I got it at a thrift store.
Oh, a hub or something, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Sold a couple more headbands every day. Oh, I sold this book. I didn't even know I sold this book. So it went for $12.94. Nothing major, but this was from that estate sale, The Slave Trade by Hugh Thomas.
Huh. Probably good. Terribly depressing, but
yeah, it's something once upon a time I would have probably read. I just don't have time.
I know part of me is like, ooh, for next year, but not like I have enough time to go into like 1/100th of what it says.
I guess let me see what I shipped out previously. It must have been like those are the things that have come in since 11. I'm curious. Oh yeah. And some of this already shipped out today. So let me show you that. This one's interesting. This was from the estate sale. I listed this yesterday. This is a Fenton is the maker.
You showed me that. Yeah, the one that had a crack.
Yeah, even with the crack, it sold the same night I listed it. So it went for $69.99 plus
Wow.
$19.99. Like I was 40 something into it. So I probably made $30. But if this thing did not have that crack right there,
Yeah.
probably
Oh,
150.
now I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can see it there. And I disclosed that in the description.
Yeah. It's
the picture and several places, so they know about it. Without that crack, it's probably 150. It's really beautiful. It's like $150 piece of glass.
Yeah.
So Fenton, if you don't know about glass makers, Fenton, if you see those are good. So that's kind of cool. Even when something's damaged, just sold a pair of shoes. That's about it. And one last thing, I look at this daily. I look at my traffic to monitor that, and my sales conversion rate is climbing. It's up to 1.6%. And here's what's interesting. Let's see, where's Monday, Thursday? All right, so here's Monday. So this is the week. This week, my impressions are up. This was my 40% off sales week,
Yeah.
plus 20% promoted. And this was the first week of the month at 20% off. But once again, you kind of see how this end of the month, all these sales kind of carried over, I think, into the beginning of the month, and they're kind of slowly creeping up. And this should only increase because every week I raise my sales by 10%.
Yeah.
Now, I do price my items accordingly to be able to absorb that. So I think it's just kind of verifying listing consistently, doing some promoted listings. I'm only at 1%. Next month, I'm going to try 2%. And doing weekly sales or monthly sales even seems to be working. So I'm pretty pleased.
Yeah, that's good.
You want to share? You want to share your?
Yeah,
your
let me
screen?
go to. Hold on, I gotta. I'm on eBay, but I'm not. Let me get to that. I think I
Val's
can.
got an auction in the background. Love auctions. Be careful though, Val. I've got two. I showed that to Clay yesterday. I think I went crazy on one auction. I hope some people outbid me on some things.
Oh yeah, you said it's performance, right? And then
Yeah.
traffic, or just you started with performance, or does traffic show it all, or?
You can performance. You can look at the summary to see the overview, and then traffic.
Okay. Yeah, let me go to.
You can. Val had one sale today.
Let me mute that.
Right. Oh, she's okay with that. Not bad for 0 new listings and only 2 closet shares. Yeah, hey, not bad for low activity. That's the thing about Poshmark. You got to be active on Poshmark. I think Poshmark's a necessity personally.
I got to hire. Yeah. Wait, which one? eBay. There we go. Okay.
Wow, Jay had 8 sales today.
Yeah.
What all are you selling? Yeah, not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. And that doesn't even include Poshmark. Poshmark's still humming along too. Jay says, "Thanks, shame they were not high." Hey, but you're building momentum even if they're smaller ones. Kelly Hustle, breaking news. I just actually sold a Beanie Baby. Nice. How much? I know some of those are worth money. I just got a notification on Offerup. Oh, and I do want to talk about Offerup later today too. Somebody's asking if these shoes are available. I have to manually check my Offerup because I'm not always the best at removing items that sell on other platforms.
I was about to do that when you said you want to share. Yeah, I've got a screen ready whenever you're.
Oh, okay. All right, here. Let me catch up the chat real quick.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna.
I think I do. Right.
Yeah, there it is. With Beanie Baby kids, a little boy. It's a jewelry auction. I never had much luck winning. I'm cheap when it comes to jewelry.
Who is it, Val? Who are you watching, Val?
Dr. Lori will tell you that jewelry there's a lot of money there.
I just don't know. Like, I've thought about buying. I've seen some of these auctions. Like, how do you figure out what it is? Like, that's, I don't know.
I
That's where I worry.
Dr. Lori. Watch Dr. Lori for some stuff,
Okay.
and then learn your marks like 9225. You don't want to buy
Yeah.
plated stuff. You want to make sure. All right, let's go ahead and get your stuff up.
Okay. So that's, let me go to that tab. So if this is what you meant, like, so today, one sale, but 68.79.
Nice.
Only 400 the last, but you can see where I am for like the last month. It goes some no days, and and then it's all over the place.
A sell for 7 of the past 8 days and 6 in a row.
Yeah, $68, 24, 51.
Pretty good.
Plus, I have Poshmark sales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold on. I'm trying to see the first 11 Poshmark sales since April 30th.
And that's without a
I'm
VA.
not cheering, but like Val, so for me, it's getting busier. Like, what is that day? 144. So that's almost 4,000 for the last 90 days. And
That's
I know
good.
I can get that. So then what? Traffic, right?
Yeah. And I promise you, once you get your VA going, your Poshmark is triple, quadruple.
It's still showing, right? It's still showing.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself. Keep talking, Clay.
Okay. I'm just double checking it's showing the same thing. Yeah. So what? There's impressions, page views. Oh, this is good, right? Are you looking? Or did you go to get a drink? Maybe he went to get a drink. Yeah. So I need him to explain some of this. So people, I think this is better,
Sorry.
right?
Sorry, Clay.
So this is
taking an online government test. She asked me a government question, which I helped her.
okay.
Go ahead.
So like this is good, right? Like how
Wow, look at that! Oh my gosh,
teal?
what did you change where your traffic jumped up so much?
Maybe that's when I started promoting everything is 1% except the last like 50 pieces of clothing, which I haven't done yet.
Wow, look at that. So they're up 130% that day. Then go over a little bit more to the right. And that compares it from like 1 month ago. Up 212. So that shows you 1% promoted. If that was the only change you made.
Yeah.
So look at so then you can identify. Plus you're listing more. Maybe that's a factor.
Yeah,
too.
that too. And I'm selling more. So then all of that, but I haven't even gone back and done the I've not done the unlist sell similar that I thought I might try that strategy. I haven't changed any of the shipping yet. I don't think. Well, no, I don't even think I went in and did the
What is
bulk
your
edit.
shipping time?
Huh?
What is your shipping time?
Oh, it can be sometimes 1 to 3 days. Usually it's 2 to 3 days.
All right. Well, all right. If you will change it to next day, if you can get organized and stay on top of that, next day shipping, you will boost up in the search rank, and those sales traffic will go even more. But you got to be organized and on top of it.
Oh, well, I'm organized. Like that wall, my box deal, it's awesome because all I have to do is like, I mean, yank it out of the yank it out of the wall or whatever. I do, and I did. Well, did I write it on this to-do list? Yeah. I don't know if you can. But look what I wrote there. I went over. So this is my to-do list, and I added this stuff. But right there in the middle, thermal. I'm gonna do it because
you'll get time back. It'll give you time and time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get it from Amazon since I overpaid that credit card, and I've already got $38. Like whatever.
And
credit.
It is a write-off.
Tax write-off. And I'll go find whichever one I decide to buy. Which one do you have, you said? I know I've asked.
The Rollo. Now, Val said somewhere on somebody's link, you can get like a 10% off promo. So maybe Val, you know about that. But Rollo on Amazon, mine was $179 on Amazon.
And I think Rally Roots has a discount for whichever they use. And
let me tell you, that's messy. But so here it is, and it's small. I did buy this little stand, like paper, and so it just feeds them. Otherwise, they're going to be like on a stack.
So when it prints it out, it still is like what I would have printed, just
Four
your
by
address, everything basically the same, maybe shrunk down a little. With the adhesive, you peel it off, and
so fast.
and the only thing you had to do tech-wise would be like how I had to pair my, well, not this laptop, but I print off my new laptop.
It walks you through it. It's really easy.
Okay.
It's basically there's a USB that connects to your laptop or your computer.
Okay.
You install the software, and it's pretty easy.
Because I thought I can put that either on, literally sit it on top of the other printer in the bedroom by the box wall, or
I have, as you see, mine's on my shipping station, and that's the other thing. Not walking into the study,
yeah,
and picking up that paper is saving me another 30 seconds, and then probably 30, 45 seconds to cut and tape.
yeah, like
so it's a minute and a half save.
Yeah, having all my clothes and shoes in that one room right there, like, sure, those plates that I sold are at my storage unit, so I'll go get those, but whatever, that's worth it to, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll walk down there or run down there tomorrow, grab them, and walk them back or something, you know?
Right. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick.
Yeah.
Jay, that's a nice little mix. Hey, sells. Kelly Hustle, $4.99. Hey, free inventory. I sold a couple.
You make $4 off of zero, yeah.
Even though now, and I will stay true to this though. This is something that you got to consider.
Is your time worth it?
Is your time worth it? Because
where's my finger?
You're spending listing and shipping it. Like Chris on Daily Refinement, we've calculated it's at least $4 is the cost of time. So, and this will get into something we're going to talk about later today too. Clay and I, I think Clay's doing this, but I know I am. Like the items that are not worth my time to list, I am now creating a pile because we're going to have a physical presence, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
I'm trying to make. That's why I got to get into some auctions because I don't have any.
Flipping crazy is that link, Clay.
Okay.
I don't know who Flipping Crazy is.
Either that or that's who the auction is. It might be that, but but I know Rally and maybe also Chris.
Hold on. All right, do this. All right.
You want me to look?
I'm gonna put one up for me. I want you to buy it for me, okay?
Okay.
Here, I'll share this as I do it. You can see how the affiliate links work too. All right, I'm gonna share my screen as we do this live. I don't know why I didn't think of this.
Jennifer, I can answer. Brian runs his sale pretty much the whole week, right, Brian?
I do. The first week of the month, it's all 10%. The second week is 20%. The third week is 40%. And the last week is 50%. Now, I do price my items on the high side, too. All right, let me do this. Let me open up. Let me find my orders. Gosh. Got a mask coming in. We bought a bed for Justin. Scalp massager. God, we ordered too much crap. That's for me to go running on. Put my phone in.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, for all the pool stuff. Oh, this is cool. I need to link this too.
What is it?
This is here. Let me do this.
The colors, whatever it is. Poly.
Yeah, it's these are background.
Yeah.
These are like when I'm taking pictures of glass in my light box, it's too white. It gets washed out. So
it's like
to
paper?
be able to. Yeah, it's like a matte paper, different colors.
Oh, yeah, put that because I would buy some of that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna link
some hard goods you need to have, like, and I've found things to take pictures on, like black a couple times, you know, or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. You're seeing as I'm doing live, so I'm going to add that to. Okay, golly, I got a lot going on here. Hold on. Sorry, this is clunky down, but I want to get this done.
Yeah, you know me. I ain't no rush. I ain't no schedule.
So, all right. Yeah, right.
At least I can
Okay.
check off from today's list. Zoom call, check. Oh, I didn't type up those notes for Mr. Dixon. I need to do that while we're talking.
So
I
these
wrote
are
him
on.
on I wrote them on note cards and took a picture
Oh,
and then
check
said,
this out. I
Okay.
paid up for some coffee, some Hawaiian Kona coffee.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's $36.95 a pound, and I know that's crazy expensive, and these are whole beans, and I grind them, but that coffee is off the chain good. Here's one of my self-help books. I hear you. To working on. Oh, here's something else I can link. I use this paper right here. This works good for packaging paper. It's. Let's see. So I'm gonna link that too. Yep. By the way, guys, if y'all are looking for things, on the bottom of my YouTube videos, I put these links. These are things that I use I'm endorsing. And just to be very straightforward, like if you buy it, Amazon gives me a percentage of the cut for sending people that way. But I only endorse things that I actually use and I think are good. All right, so that's the brown paper. All right, I'm trying to get to the Rolo. Oh, here it is. Okay. So here's the Rolo I use. You still there, Claire?
Yeah.
Okay, I just got quiet. I always get scared.
Yeah. I'm searching for myself
Wait,
real
wait, wait.
quick on
Let me
eBay
shorten that. That's too long. Let me shorten that.
to see if my eBay store comes up when I Google it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's type this in.
Don't like
Find
that.
it. There it is. Now let me shorten that link. Man, I'll tell you what, I cannot say enough about the Rolo. It is a game changer. Matter of fact, I think it's so good. I'm gonna put that at the top of my affiliates.
Dang it!
Let's see. In this, all right.
Oh, there we go.
This is the tray. This tray is awesome.
Ooh, someone left feedback in the last hour. Nice.
That is nice.
I'm at 81. 51 of them are in the last 12 months. 30 was from buying crap like 2 decades ago on eBay.
Nice.
Yeah, 51 out of like 110 sales, 120. Seems decent.
Yeah, when I started doing those, oh, why did I do that? I don't want to build the link. Just want to copy it. When I started doing the thank you cards, my percentage of positive feedback definitely increased.
Well, some of it's actually, I forgot. I have bought like 8 things in the last 6 months, but maybe 10 things. Well, still, it's all positive. That's all that matters.
All right, I'm almost done.
Oh yeah, no, like I say, I'm just scrolling back to see now, like if I click on this, will it tell me what I bought? Nope. Oh, can you search? Let's search in Google and see if it shows up. I don't know why I care, but I want to see if I can.
Sorry, this is tedious, guys, but this is this is how
I know. Yeah, I forgot for a second. Oh yeah, there's other people besides me. In my head, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh yeah, it's not just you and I chatting here. Sorry, folks. I'm on other tabs trying to get at some other.
Oh, okay, because I'm put this
right now.
Hey, we're keeping it real. This is a live show. We show you what we do.
I'm gonna, before I forget, email the Mr. Dixon that stuff he needs.
And it's all not. Man, why is it not showing up? All right, let me shorten this.
Where is that? Oh,
there we go.
And this isn't bad school talk, and it is school, but Bo's car got some position, curriculum enhancement and design
with a district,
but she's not like this is above current position, so no, you won't get rid of the Brit that easy, not yet. So don't know what it is, but
so it's like supplementary.
Yeah, I guess so. So good for her, because I know she's been doing a lot. It sounds like, on So good for her.
Exactly. All right. So now in the YouTube description of this video, what? Don't tell me that. What am I going to error message?
Reusable lint roller, Val? That could be
All right. Let me do this because I did too much work for this to be lost. So I'm going to manually put this in the actual YouTube channel now.
Thank you cards and stickers. Just kind of, Val, do your thank you notes and stickers, were you able to personalize, or they just thank you for buying? Curious. And what kind of lint roller? Do you know the name? Because I could use a good lint roller for, taking pictures.
Hey, don't buy one until I'll link you one if you need one.
Or that too. Hey.
I'm becoming an Amazon.
I should, but no, seriously. Even if it's something you haven't thought of, if it's like more like I need more of my clear bags, I'll look which one I like. Huh?
Yeah, before you buy something, let me know.
I will.
If I don't have it here, I will
add it. I'll help. Yeah. And all of you at home better buy from Texas Treasure.
I'm so dumb. I didn't put the
serious face. This guy doesn't joke around, people. Ask my students. I'm serious all the time.
Wait, I didn't put the freaking what it was. Oh my gosh.
Should I do the whole show this close, people at home? This is what I like to do to my students when they're working and they don't see me. I like to creep up. So I'm about this close. So when they turn their head, I'm right here. I've made my students fall out of their seats. They're laughing, but they're afraid, and the rest of us laugh. So it's worth it. And as I tell them, I scare because I care.
Okay, now I've got to figure out. See, this is the other thing. You got to write what they are. All right, that's a rule.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
This is good to get it done. This is a good use of the time, in a sense.
All right, thank you, because I feel conscious about this.
No, I don't think anyone is going to bail and.
Well, yeah. You want to provide substance, but I would say this: if you're not doing the Amazon affiliate program, you probably should consider it.
Well, that's if you. Well, don't you have to have 500 at least?
Yeah, like they want you to have 500 subs. Basically.
So is Val, are you able to? Jay is for sure. Calvin,
and I've had a few sales. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, we'll get a few more from. Let me give you another. No, Eric Bischoff. Yeah, click on anything in person.
I'm almost done, guys.
I can't help it, as I say every time, Eric Bischoff. I just think of the great WCW wrestling, guy. There's Kelly Hustle.
Last one.
Kelly Hustle, 352 subscribers. He's getting close, relatively. Returns Amazon order and repurchases with brains. I love it now. They're calling you Brain.
Now I love that.
We haven't heard from Jacob Fufu. Ain't been by. Jacob Fufu?
All right, let me save that. So
Chad
there
was the affiliate thing. I've linked a few things on this channel.
What is this? Oh my gosh.
Josh's link when I order, but next one I got you, Brain, is what
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Hey, James. So this Chadsworth, I guess all of his are like tools, and is it pretty much for like repairing cars and other things? Yeah, guys, if you know how to repair things and you're interested, or even if you don't know how to repair, watch Val's boyfriend.
I need to talk about car stuff too.
Throw out the name again, Val, of Chad's channel. I watched it he did like an hour, and Val was in it. Some like they took apart or replaced these things, and I skimmed through because I don't know anything, but the guy does a great job of step by step. Like I could probably, I feel like, repair some car things because of his videos. Like, he's very detailed.
That's good. Oh, and by the way, if y'all do actually buy anything, I am a nerd when it comes to research. I love it. So I research all this. Most of my things are Amazon choices, so I try to find the better items. So you will get the best value that I could find at the time. All right, so there's that. So yeah, if you buy that thermal printer, Clay, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it.
I'm going to write in my hand brains links. Yeah.
All right, let me catch up on the chat. Oh my gosh, that was tedious. That is the same one I have. Oh, the Rolo. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, right, Danica? A stand. Yeah, that stand. Well, you got the link is down there. That stand's awesome. It just rolls like toilet paper. Actually smoother. I've never had any problems with it. And the roll is like 500 labels, so that's
and cheap. Yeah. I think I have it like in my cart, or maybe Chad, the
David. Well, that's the Clay model, David. Big, heavy, complicated stuff. Pre-pack. Clay pre-packs about everything, but I'm not a pre-pack person, but I get it.
Well, hard good, yeah.
I get it because and I have sold some big, complicated stuff this week, and it does take more time for sure.
Where's that comment? I can't find.
Val, she knows Clay well.
Yeah, that's a good comment, right?
Reusable lint roll. Yeah, I need to put that on there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Skin a deer. Get you a deer skin dress. Like Pocahontas. Oh, by the way, Val, I noticed this comment from yesterday's live. Some guy, I don't even know who he is, but he left a comment after the show. He said at the quote unquote 51-minute mark, hot MILFs or something. I don't think he was referring to Clay or I, so it must have been when you did your MySpace pic. So you got a YouTube stalker. Val bought a small thank you cards and stickers. I think it makes the package look put together without having to. Yeah, that's good.
So I'm excited about mine.
When I started, and I haven't reordered the thank you stickers. I just got away from it. I guess as the volume picks up, like I have less time to do that.
My guy did some stickers. I got them today, or the design. Pretty cool.
Ooh. Clay, when we talk about the other thing about our physical place we're going to get.
Yeah.
And I need to follow up on this. I ordered an LED sign, but we need I could talk to if you can provide the design.
Yeah.
I'll get my flag guy, banner guy to,
okay.
He needs like a photo. Like if you could do a graphic design one, like saved as a JPEG, I can send it to him. And I'll, matter of fact, I just put in a big order of flags and banners today. So if you have that, it takes him a few days to ship in the next couple of days. No rush, but if you have it.
Yeah, I'll get my guy, Kareem, or whatever his name is, and see a Kalat, Pakistan to do that, even though I have to throw a few more bucks.
Well, just the dimensions.
Yeah.
It's 3 feet tall by 5 feet wide. So just so that I have the dimensions on that.
And just like what do you want to put? Have on it like our name or Texas Treasure? Or what do you want to?
Personally, I want one Texas Treasures, but I think we could also have one for like the space we'll be sharing. So I guess we need to bring, and we can do a Clay's Closet. I can have him do a Clay's Closet, a Texas Treasures, and I guess we need to figure out. We'll have to brainstorm off the air, or something comes to us, a name for that shared space for us.
Yeah.
But we'll have to brainstorm that.
Yeah. Okay, I wrote down
but maybe 3 of them at least.
I can send him my guy
no, Val, you can't kid on that. Like the expectation is set. I'm expecting to see that affiliate link. Cha-ching.
I'll send him I'll take a picture of your logo, the Texas Treasures, the fire.
Yeah.
And see if he can do that, kind of like some flames or something.
Oh, that'd be awesome, dude. Yeah.
Maybe, I would think. I mean, you saw the card he did, and I can show you in a minute.
But I actually have the JPEG from my guy off of Fiverr, so I can send that to you,
and I could send it to him.
Yeah.
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 And he could probably modify it or something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Linked a few things. Yeah. Nice. I think once again, daily refinement. That's free money. If you can get the affiliate link, do it. And as your channel grows, like I watched Rally Roots, a video they had a couple months ago, and their affiliate money is crazy. Like,
Oh yeah.
I want to say, I think it was, I could be wrong, but I want to say like $8,000 in a month.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
it's something crazy. It's definitely
Oh,
over
yeah.
1,000.
Plus the
James?
YouTube. That's awesome. Good for them.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Salted. They really do seem like I would say this to a lot of people. Salt to the earth people. Really good people. They worked hard.
Appreciate that, though.
So
And by the way, if anyone else has affiliate links, let me know if the stuff I'm shopping for. You can't order off your own affiliate links, so don't be scared to share. I will return the love. Chad's is mostly car parts. Yeah, all right. Well, so while I'm catching up on this, let me tell you this. So I told you about my daughter's car, Veronica.
oh, fill us in. Yeah, what? Yeah.
2014 Nissan Altima. It had 62,000 miles, and the transmission went out about a year ago. Like ridiculous, right? So we went to Nissan. They were kind of giving us the runaround. I had to contact Clay Cooley. Gosh, if you're around Dallas, you know about Clay Cooley. And eventually, after raising the stink, they got Nissan to cover the cost of that transmission because apparently that model car, the engine is too powerful for that transmission, and a lot of people were having problems with it. So there's like a lawsuit, yada yada. So they rebuilt it. I'm like, cool. 8,000 miles later, last week, the transmission goes out again, which is, like, what the heck, right? Come on, you got to be kidding me. And so I returned it to him. The guy's like, well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm like, no, there's none. We'll see. That's ridiculous. Less than 12,000 miles, your rebuilt transmission goes out. I'm like, no. And so apparently he called me today. He said Nissan is extending the warranty on the transmissions on that car up to 84,000 miles. So he said it should be covered. They just got to
Nice.
finalize it. So that was good. But at the same time, it's like, what kind of lemons are you producing?
Yeah.
The cutest mechanic on YouTube. Well, yeah, you better be saying that, right?
Chad,
James,
the cutest mechanic on YouTube.
James got 3 more listings today, 2 drafts, starting to pick up steam again, 1 sell, 1. Nice. It's all about momentum. Let me catch up on this, and we got to get to our next point. Man, we're everywhere. Jay's laughing. Jokes on him. I'm not a mom. Oh, the MILF.
So sorry, Val, to be a boy. It just means you're gonna have to live with
So
it.
what would you do if you're not a mom? Would it be a guilt? A will?
She's just hot.
Ill? I don't know, because the M stands for mom. What's the new acronym? Oh.
See, and then here to be the deal, like I would tell them.
Gosh, lost inventory. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to stop, catch up on the chat. How many? We talked about listings.
I got to scroll by.
All right, let's talk about lost inventory. I'm taking this from our Patreon call. This is a good one. There's 2 ways. So, and this happens to everyone. At least it's happened to me a few times. You go to pull an item, you can't find it, right? Let's just say it's on eBay. This is what you do. So go to your email. Here's my live. These are my listings today, but let's get out of there. Let's refresh that. All right. So what you would type in? What is it? All right. Is confirmed. So when a listing goes live on eBay, they will send you an email saying is confirmed. So this is a way. No, why is it not doing the whole thing? It works because I did it earlier. It's just highlighting confirmed. So you probably go into the advanced is confirmed. But anyway, so it'll by date you could go back, and obviously you can find when you. And that's the second one, and I'm not explaining this very clearly, but so this way you could go back to see when you listed it. Like if you knew what the item was too, right? Let's just say it was a pair of Brooks. So you were looking for a pair of Brooks. So you could put in that plus is confirmed. And now it narrows it down. And like these are Brook Brothers. So the more information you put in there, It'll help you find it. So then you could click on it, and then if you can't, like let's say this is the one right here that you can't find. Well, look at the ones around it, because most likely these items are all in the same one. So let's say this is the one you can't find, right? You got no bin, no SKU, but you could look at the ones around it.
Are you here? Hold on real quick. Are you trying to show your screen?
Am I not?
You're not. I was looking, I was typing an email. So I was listening to you, but I just came back and I just realized that
Okay.
in my head, I was looking at your computer screen, even though I'm looking at school email, and I came back and I'm like, he's not on it.
All right, so you go to your email. Is confirmed is the keyword. That's going to give you when something was confirmed to be listed on eBay. And then if you put in, let's say you had a pair of Brooks Ghost running shoes and you're trying to find them, right? So this will take you to the listing. And actually, if you get too specific, you're not going to be able to find the ones around it. Let's just say Brooks Ghost. So you find it. It was listed on November 1st. You forgot to put the bin number on here or the SKU number, but you can look at the one above it, below it, the ones around it, because these shoes are most likely in which bin? The same ones that what?
Oh yeah, near it at least. Near it, yeah.
So you can find it that way.
Well, here, hold on. So is that how? I think I know the answer because now it's coming back. You let's just say you filled bins A through L, right? Yeah. And I don't know if that's how you do it. When you get to like M, it would be you go M and fill it, then N, right?
Well, I number mine. Like mine would be, they're all A, like up to A70 right now. So,
but that's what I mean. Whatever the system is, but let's just say it's A through Z. You just go A through, and then do you keep is it right? All your shoes are in some, clothes go in others, and then
they're all kind of mixed, unless I have. I mean, oftentimes you'll find a bin full of shoes because I was listing shoes that day.
Yeah. So I can picture your shoe bins are full. What about those auction crap like that? The little creepy guy clear through, the skeleton dude with the Grim Reaper. Like, where do you store stuff like that now?
He is on my electronic shelf. I do have some hard goods shelves where they don't really fit in a bin easily.
Like how Danica. Okay.
Yeah. And then my book and my really expensive stuff, I will store in my closet.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be C point whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's one way. So that's really helpful. And here's another way. So go to your listings.
Excuse me.
And here's something I learned today. I didn't know. See right here, the start date. This is not here by default. So I'll show you how to add that if you're not using that. But you can actually sort your listings by when they were started. And that's also really good if you're doing aged inventory, right? Like this is my oldest item. This 8-track player has been here since July 29th. Now that I think about it, we didn't talk about this, but this is perfect for aged inventory. Like this, if it wasn't on sale, like I could go in here and edit my prices based on how old my inventory is. So that's a beautiful thing. The other thing is it will help you find your inventory. And if you don't have the start date, what you do is you go to your active listings page. Can you see where I'm at? This customize button. Click the customize button, and it gives you these options. And it's not like this start date was not selected. So you can do you can have start date, you could do start price.
Oh, it's like how when you're sorting something like on a flash drive to print, and I always click like newest because I know that's the last thing I saved to go to the copier to print. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So that's pretty sweet.
How much the 8-track? I know we've talked about it. How much is it? Does it work? And do you have to plug it in? How does it hook to things?
Yes, it does work. Yes, it does plug in. It's got one of those vintage 2-prong plugs.
The little, okay.
And it's got 2 speaker connections. It connects directly to a speaker. It does not. I think it's got a built-in amp. I don't think
The
it
old
doesn't
school
need an
way,
amp.
yeah. The little thin
I've
one.
had a lot of people ask me about that, but no one's actually bought it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is my one listing today. I was talking to Clay about this. I sent this to Dr. Lori. This is a made in America ceramic hand painted plate, gold gilding, and you can't really see that there, but that signature and that date, it's circa 1893. So this plate was painted and made in 1893. And she told me it's worth about $50. So I priced mine higher because I know it's going to be on sale up to 50% eventually. So that's part of my let me see if I can find it. Yeah, right there. So that's part of my strategy of how I price it. In 93, when I saw this, my first thought, this is how dumb I am with antiques. I'm like, oh really? This was just made in 1993? It looks older than that. Dr. Lori was like, no, it's 1893. I'm like, I am stupid. It's like, duh.
Hey, people at home, remember, Brian and I are teachers. We are influencing the next generation of the world.
We don't know everything, but we are willing to learn and to grow, and that's what it's all about. So anyway, if you're not using that customize, it can help you find lost inventory, and right now I just realized it can help you reprice your aged inventory too. The wizard is cuter than what, Jay? What is that a reference
Chad, Chad, the mechanic. Jay's saying that mechanic is cuter or something like that. Then the car.
That's really weird. Oh dang, Val is interested now. Watch out, Chad. You're in trouble. No, that's good, James. We do have to hit all these topics, and this show, it's a blend. It's based on work, which is the main thing, to be honest, and then we have a good time while we're talking about it. So I love the combo. And we already talked about 3 yesterday's sales. All right, next, let me catch up on the chat. I want to talk about Offerup, Letgo.
Offerup, Letgo. Okay, selling flea market. Okay, yeah, I can finish typing this email.
That's why Val has no listings up. She's oohing the work stuff. Hey, Jacob, glad you could join us again. Car Wizard. Sounds like Jay's got a man crush. You know that song Girl Crush, the country song? I got a girl crush.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jay's got a man crush on the Wizard. This garage is huge. That's what she said. I like his voice, but Mr. Practical Mechanic is still cuter. All right. I like the loyalty.
Well, of course, when Chadsworth sounds like, hello, I am Chadsworth, the Practical Mechanic. I mean, why wouldn't you like that?
What kind of tea are you getting? And tea is good, and I like tea, but man, my Kona coffee, whole bean, freshly ground. You know the thing about Kona coffee? It's grown in Hawaii, and you have that volcanic soil, and it's very rich, and you've got all that sun, and you've got the perfect conditions for growing coffee beans. So if you've ever had Kona coffee, if you like coffee, if you haven't tried Kona coffee, it'll change your life, and nothing else will do. I promise you. Yellow sell signs, nice. Yeah, we like to sell things. I end everything before 30 days. Ooh, it's a lot of work. It seems like I've heard that's effective. I'm too lazy to do it, but I do a lot of sales. I do.
There we go. Okay, good.
It's about sell, reselling, and Val is here to get off topic. Hey, gotta have somebody get us off topic. Drank 3 cups of tea today. What kind of tea are you drinking? Hello, Mike. Hello, Manly Men. Mike's channel is really good. Mike is doing an eBay 101 kind of course to get people to a full-time reselling living. I think Mike's doing about $7,000 a month in sales. So y'all check that out later. Mike's got some good videos. He does a lot of electronics and other good stuff.
Hey, just so you know, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see me. My StreamYard is frozen, so I'm going to just hit refresh and maybe that'll do it. Oh, now it's working. I think my laptop's overheating.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were still
So
streaming.
if for some reason, if I have
Right. All right. So check out Mike's channel if you're interested about managed payments. I think I heard on Pure Hustle podcast like you have
like
until
he did
sometime
the
in
chat.
July to opt into that.
Yeah, he
I'm
and Kevin,
wait
I
a
caught the
little bit.
tail end. They did a show about it the other night. That
Let
was
them watch
good.
it. That's called a London Fog, Val. London Fog, my wife's favorite drink, favorite tea drink. I like it too. Yeah, but then again, you don't have to deal with the PayPal 2.9% fees. So think about that.
In the end, you make a tad bit more, but yeah, I don't think.
I would say that's more than a tad bit more. 2.9%, that's a lot.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying, and it's coming. So I'm looking at it as positive. After Mike and Kevin talked about it, part of me almost wants to call them and just be like, can we just get it over with so that since I'm now going to start GoDaddy, can y'all just like.
Well, watch Mike's show tonight. I'll probably watch it tomorrow to get a tutorial, so I don't have to look it up myself. But I think you just have to log in. All right, let's talk about Offerup and Letgo. So on my Patreon call, well, all right, this is what I noticed. Before I started my eBay account in August of last year, I was using Offerup as my eBay. I was using Offerup and Poshmark, and I've had good sales on Offerup. Offerup, you can sell locally. You can also ship. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. And the interesting thing, as I switched to eBay, I kind of got away from Offerup, but I still got not a lot. I still had semi-regular sales on old inventory. I had a lot of people messaging me on there about items. So in the back of my mind, I've just been like, well, Offerup's pretty valuable. Well, last week, I started to play around with it, and since I'm doing a lot of hard goods now, and hard goods seem to do really well on Offerup, so I started cross-listing some of that. And keep in mind, I'm not using List Perfectly, and if List Perfectly had Offerup, and I've asked them about it, they said eventually they will, but it's been a year since they told me that. If they had it on Offerup, I might still use List Perfectly. So I started manually cross-listing items onto Offerup. And last night I had a vintage 1969 Batman comic book sold for full price on Offerup. It was on sale on my eBay channel at 30%, and it hasn't sold. I also had a vintage barometer, like a German barometer I listed yesterday. Same thing. It was listed both on eBay and Offerup. It sold for full price on Offerup this morning. So, so the thing is, Offerup does really well for me. I also sell a lot of shoes on there. So then, because we always have, so each day we got to kind of say, what is it? We look at it monthly, weekly, and daily. So during the week, Tuesday through Friday, it's like, well, what are you working on today to become better as a reseller? And so my mind was wrapped around Offerup. So I did a little bit of research, and I see in March that Offerup raised, like, I forget the exact numbers, but say maybe $165 million, and they are acquiring Letgo, the other app that's similar. So they're buying Letgo, so they're going to be pulling all of those users on board to Offerup.
So wait, sorry, I'm doing something else. I'm listening. You said Offerup is buying what? Letgo? Is that what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to do my list.
It's supposed to finalize here in May this month.
Okay.
And when you look at that, and they're getting big investors, so people are liking what they're seeing from Offerup. So the Offerup is growing. I've seen it anecdotally. Now, there are some things that I think they could do better, but I think eBay, this is my thought. I think eBay does a good job with like people our age and older. They love eBay, but the millennials are on Poshmark. I've sold a lot of local things to people on Offerup, and it seems to be the millennials that are using Offerup. So when I kind of think about that, my hypothesis is that Offerup is gaining traction. The younger crowd likes it. It's real user friendly. You can do local purchases. You could do shipping. And I think it's only going to get better and better. So that's why I told Chris, I'm like, from now on, I'm cross-listing. Anything that goes on eBay goes on Offerup. Anything that goes on Poshmark goes on Offerup. And the other thing is you got to kind of know which platform works with which niche, right? Like Poshmark is obviously good for clothes, really good for shoes. Like for me, I do great with shoes on Poshmark, and it's good for like jewelry and accessories. eBay's kind of good at everything. It obviously has the biggest market, but OfferUp is kind of like eBay. Like you can sell anything there. And me personally, I've had good luck with shoes and really good luck with hard goods. So if you're not using OfferUp, I would just encourage you to maybe check it out. Especially like if you're using, I do use Facebook Marketplace too, but I do better on OfferUp than I do on Facebook Marketplace for big items. So if you're trying to play the local market game, man, I think if you're not using OfferUp, you're missing out. And that's my hot OfferUp story of the day. Comments, thoughts, questions? Let me catch up on the
yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to still do like 80.
I can see you're everywhere. I think Clay's got about 8 things going on right now. Jay says,
well, I just got a long list. I'm trying to. I didn't. You know, that talk with Dad was good, but now it's 5:30 and.
Well, well, all right. I'm trying not to pick on Clay.
No, I know you'd say have a schedule, but that talk would have thrown off any if that's what you were going to say.
So, no, I would just say like for me, and hey, I'm not telling you what to do at all, right? Because never would I say talking to your dad is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like me personally, because my time, like I got to be on my schedule to get things done. Like if my mom called, or my dad, I'd probably speak 5-10 minutes. And I'd say, hey, let me call you back tonight because after the show, then it's family time, and then I could talk and not feel like I'm rushed, and I would feel better.
I called him actually.
Yeah.
Because I was packing stuff. Because if I wait till night, then
you don't have a schedule.
Well, no, then it's just draining too. I guess I figured while I'm packing stuff, walking up there was the best use of, you know, because if I'm talking to him, I'm not watching TV or I can't list as well. You know what I mean? So it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Jay said restricted goods. They restrict. Well, eBay restricts medical goods. So does OfferUp if you need a prescription. But I haven't had much else restricted, Jay. Well, like what are you seeing that's restricted on OfferUp? Yeah. Well, I'll check that out, Mike. Thanks for putting that video out.
Okay, headbands.
Yeah, they do have Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I think OfferUp. I think Facebook Marketplace has the most potential, obviously, because they have so many users. If they would, I don't know why they haven't sunk money into that platform and made a clean, easy way to ship. I mean, even like a platform like OfferUp, eBay, Poshmark, anything like that. They have the money. Why are they treating their marketplace like a stepchild? It's ridiculous. A week, and I hate Facebook Marketplace. Oh, you can renew it 5 times. I mean, what is that? Like, you can't buy enough servers to be able to store your item permanently. I mean, that's just very poorly done. Facebook Marketplace, you list an item, you can renew it after 7 days, but they don't. You know, sometimes they'll remind you, but why should I have to renew it? Really?
Wait, after Facebook Marketplace? I thought. So
no,
my
yeah, you gotta renew it.
Still?
You got to renew it after 7 days, or it disappears.
Oh, I thought my stuff was still up there.
Check it out. You got to renew it. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna look. I mean, I believe you, but at the same time,
it's that's stupid. Cool it's stupid. That's what I'm saying. Why? Well,
no wonder I haven't gotten.
Yeah, you don't have to renew it on OfferUp. Now, OfferUp has some promote.
It looks like it's still there. I mean. Oh, no. Yeah. Renew post. Oh, See, I didn't know that. I just thought it was still up there.
But that's my point. It's stupid.
Oh, that is stupid. Like, just let it go.
Yeah, it's stupid.
We'll never find click, renew post. Okay.
So OfferUp is better than Facebook Marketplace. Now, Facebook Marketplace got it together.
Man, if I could sell that painting, that'd be great. Make a few $100s. But
yeah, I got some paintings too I need to sell. Danica said a week before my sale at the store, I'll list a bunch of junk on OfferUp. I schedule a meeting. Oh, that's good. We're about to talk about our next point that kind of relates to this, Danica.
Taking over the world.
Yes, we are going to take over the world.
Better than Cobra Commander.
That'd be good. Taking over Texas, one piece of junk at a time.
Todd,
That's good. Well, I
Todd.
think let's go ahead and talk about it because I think that's the perfect segue. So, we love your store first of all, Danica, and like right now, I don't think our budget allows us to to scale up that much, especially with me paying for listers and a shipper.
Not in our areas.
Yeah, it's not
$800. Well, I can't afford that. And
No,
around here, I doubt there's $800. I'm gonna look now that I'm writing it on the donut box. But
Oh my god, this donut box. Get you a notebook, Clay.
I
It's
know.
simple. Highlight some stuff. Date it.
I know. Well, I had a person who I thought I was gonna.
But anyway, all right. I'm getting off topic. He's gonna do his donut box. It'll be in the trash, but okay. So thinking on those terms, and I'm about to outgrow my garage, and I'm gonna have to get a storage unit because I can afford a storage unit like a 10 by 20, 10 by 30. It's like a stepping stone before I get a place like Danica's eventually. Well, as I'm buying all these estate sales and auctions and storage units, part of the sorting is you got to figure out the good stuff you want to list online. And for me, I need to be able to make at least $10 profit on an item to list it because your time, once again, is worth $4 to $5 per listing. That's scary. $4 to $5 per listing. So listing something that's going to make you $5 profit, but it takes you 10 minutes to list and 5 minutes to ship. The money's just not, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So those type of items, I am now collecting in a big box, a big bin. And I called Traders Village. And I know the timing's not great because Clay and I talked about maybe splitting the place. And they have some at Traders Village, it's a big flea market or a swap meet, as I think they call it on the West Coast. And they get tons of foot traffic normally, right? We'll talk about where they are now in a second. But they normally get tons of foot traffic. And what I'm thinking is taking those items that will make me less than $10, $15 profit and or the big items, the bulky items that I don't really want to ship. I want to rent a permanent place out there with a locking fold-down door. And, I called them up. They quoted me $275 for one of those. And it's 14 by 20. And you are going to get a lot of foot traffic. Now, the other thing is I have been out there and I've sold like 4 or 5 times over the weekends. Like I'll load up my car or a van or whatever and take stuff out there. And I've had $300-$400 days on just one day during the spring or summer. So I can only imagine if we have a permanent place out there and we have our signage out there and we have our inventory out there that we can move this stuff. A lot of it will go cash and be able to. I mean, if you think about it, if you watch the Auction Pirate, that's what he does, except he doesn't rent a permanent place. He just takes his van out there and gets a concrete pad, throws some blankets, and throws all this stuff on the floor, and he unloads it each weekend. At least before the pandemic hit. So I called today. I spent about 20, 30 minutes talking to them, asking them a lot of questions. They are open. They're only at 25% capacity. I guess that's the social distancing part. But the way she explained it, it makes sense. There's not as much foot traffic currently, but the foot traffic they have are serious buyers that are coming out there to buy stuff. The one thing is she said you have to have, there's a couple things. Social Security number, ID, no problem. Need a Texas sales tax permit. I used to have one. I canceled it because I was doing everything online. So after I got off the phone with her, I spent about 45 minutes filling out the application. They already gave me my sales tax permit, and I'm sure it'll be here within a week. So once I get it, and Clay and I are talking about going out there maybe Saturday, right, Clay?
Yep.
Put our mask on, put some gloves on, bring a bottle of Germex to wash ourselves down on, and kind of checking it out, just scout it out. And once that sales permit in, Clay and I, we're going to go in 50-50 and get one of these spots and have a place to move the smaller ticket items and the bigger items. So it's kind of like a stepping stone for us. And I don't know, me personally, I think it's kind of a big stepping stone.
Big.
And the other thing is, I'm sure they've lost a lot of vendors right now because they were shut down for a while. And maybe a lot of people couldn't afford the lease when you don't have any business. But I mean, as things open up more, and eventually, I mean, thinking long term, this isn't going to last forever. Eventually, there's going to be a vaccine and things will be fixed. So that's kind of like our big announcement. That's coming soon. And then using Offerup, just what you're saying right there, Danica, can then use Offerup to drive traffic to my, not a booth. What would you call it? To my store, to my, what's the term? To my spot. I don't know what you call it. My building, my storefront up there. Because I know they're numbered because I've been out there enough to know that. I could just post that. And I did that before. Like I sold some jewelry out there and I said, hey.
Yeah, I see.
So
included in the listing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you could drop traffic that way.
Yeah.
Jacob says I have to do a checklist. That way if things come up during the day or my sleep schedule's off, I hold myself accountable. Yeah. I think you got to have schedules. Chris, once again, I feel like I'm a disciple of Chris. This month, every night before he goes to bed.
Kool-Aid.
Hey, it works. That Kool-Aid is good.
I'm just.
I know. I feel a little obsessive, but
hey, he taught us a lot.
And I try to regurgitate some of the useful stuff. Like he will write down what he's going to do on his agenda for the next day. And he said since he's been doing that, he's been way more productive.
Yeah. Oh,
and that's kind of what Jacob was saying. Jay says I'm talking about eBay restrict times you can list once you go to me. Oh no, I haven't seen that. Like, what type of things are they restricting?
Or find a list real quick, Jay, if you don't mind, and just share it.
Yeah, that's good. Let's even to Danica. I think it's even worse than Posh sharing because at least on Poshmark your listing's there. It is kind of like that, but they're saying, hey, if you don't renew it, it's gone, and that's terrible.
I hadn't looked at that stuff on Facebook. It's just two things: the set of governors with there's pictures I told you about that.
Yeah,
I've had them listed on eBay for 6 months. It's such a specialty thing. 39 views. So on my to-do list tonight, contact like all the local colleges. At this point, Dad and I we're good just giving them away so that he can get rid of that storage unit he has, So
yeah, and maybe list those on the local markets too.
Yeah, well, I have them about, I need to check.
You got them on Offerup?
So I just renewed it on Facebook Marketplace, but I guess maybe I need to click list in more places. Let's see.
You get those on Offerup.
Well, true, but also in these local garage sale groups. Well, they're on there, but now the thing is they're buried.
Hey, all right, I got an idea for that. This is what you need. You need to find some Facebook groups, either historical or government, something that's thematically related.
I know, right?
And you can get a post in there if they allow it, where you could share that you have them.
Yeah.
It needs to be a specialized Facebook group.
I know, because it's such a specialty thing, obviously.
Very small niche, right?
But he and I are okay. I mean, they're his. He bought them. But, he'd rather just...
Carol, she said, yeah, we do. Yeah, kitty. What? Oh, she's talking to your cat.
Yeah, my cat. Yeah.
Where's Penny? My cat. I got a cat too.
And whenever I hear Penny, I think that of a girl's name. Oh,
he's premiering. Whose premiere is Val watching?
The Nerdy Show, Big Bang, or whatever. That's why I think of Penny as a girl. But I love your cat. Yeah.
Yeah, she got fat.
Oh, here, Danica. Here's our question.
Oh, the giveaway. Yeah.
It's here in the middle of the donut box here. Right. There you go. Square card reader. Do you use those ever when you went to Trader's Village or at your store? I know you said cash, but have you done that? Or have any of you? Because we were like, well, what if you had a Square card reader for like Trader's Village? Because you buy them online, they're cheap. And I guess you connect it to PayPal?
So I just got an offer right now on Offerup.
Nice.
I'm gonna accept it, and boom.
I like my cousin, the one who just graduated college. I sent her the link to my store, which makes me feel good. It did work when eBay corrected it. And she said, you got a lot. I said, if there's anything in my store that you want for your graduation present, I was like, I know probably not. She's like, the link works. there's some cool. You got cool stuff, but none I feel I need to have in my room right now.
No thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. Well, I told her I gave her a dollar amount at least that I would spend on her. I said I can send you just cash or check whenever we hang out. I can buy meals for like months. We can wait till Christmas. We draw one family member, but I was like, I can do Christmas for them and you. My mom texted and was like, hey, I was just going to write a check to her for the same amount her brother got last year for graduation. I was like, she's like, you want to go in? I was like, no, you just do that. I was like, you know how Phoebe and I are close. She's like a little sister. So I was like, I'm doing my own. But I was like, hey, I figure I could offer up something in my store too, you know.
Offerup, yeah.
Yeah, didn't mean to plug that.
By the way, does anyone else out there, what are y'all's experience? I know we all sell online, but does anyone, we know Danica has a storefront, which is great. Does anyone sell at flea markets, swap meets? Wow, we've hit all of our topics.
Oh, yeah. With maybe just a few minutes to spare, but whenever you got to go, I mean, I've got plenty to do. Like Dad, I'm going to look on Vistaprint. Won't take long. Make some business cards for him, you know, so that he can hand out to people.
What's he want business card for? What's he doing? What's the business?
Well, just because, you know, for decades, well, I mean, since he's like 20 years old, he always had business cards. So I told him, like, he was just like, I just maybe want my name. And I was like, yeah, but maybe we put like Cothram companies, and then he could put his name and then list like bullet points, like what he's an expert at, like zoning, you know, permitting, real estate, location, you know, and like list a few things.
Yeah.
So that if he, I don't think he really cares to work, but you never know. Like, and just so he could hand out and they get, you know, because he's 82 almost, just that old school of here's my phone number. You know, he's more likely to do that than he's not going to put their phone number in his phone. That won't happen. But he could get his card out. They could write it down, and he keeps his.
Oh, once we have our spot out there, definitely our
my cards.
Cards.
My cool cards. Yeah.
Oh, dang it. And like, I guess I could, dang it, I'll have to make another batch. And like, once I have our location at Traders Village, put that information out there too.
Here's some of the stickers, different options that the guy made.
Clay's obsessed with his branding.
I like it. Hey, here's the banner he made me. Well, or here's my thank you card. I copied this one. I think I told you from a store down in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
So I just changed it. Thank you for ordering with me. It said us. I appreciate your business. And then on the bottom, it's like a bunch of little products. Here's the banner that he, like, if I wanted a banner for like, you know, yeah, a place or something, I kind of like he did brown, actually. And that is the skyline of Dallas. It's hard to see over here with a different angle. So yeah, when I get your JPEG or whatever, and I can also just send them a deal, be like, hey, can you get on this? Like a separate one?
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, we'll work that out. By the way, Friday, we're going to, we mentioned it yesterday, but Friday, we're going to go over a giveaway announcement. James Slim Pickings is helping us with the first one. He wanted to help donate the prize. So we'll be announcing what's required on Friday's show. So make sure you check it out, or if you can't make it live, go back and watch the recorded video. We'll be giving away some cool men's shirts. We'll let you know what you need to do to make that a possibility.
I feel like several people. Oh, you do use Square, okay? At the store and what, Danica?
Well, I've used PayPal a lot, but yeah, I guess the Square is a merchant. I haven't used it, but I guess you get a card reader with that.
Yeah. I feel like maybe I said, yeah, they're watching a premiere or something too.
I know, like who's premiere?
I don't know.
Here, let me click on you. Let me look on YouTube.
I don't, like I said, I only get notifications for a few people that I actually really.
All right, I'm gonna go on my YouTube page, see if anyone, see who's live that I follow.
Who's live on the YouTube?
YouTube, who's talking on that contraption? Storage Auction Pirate is live. List Perfectly is live. I like Storage Auction Pirate. Now
he's every day lately. I didn't. Maybe he always is, but
well, his thing is that normally he unloads a lot of his inventory at the flea markets, and I guess he's in California, right? They're still closed down. So
that's right. Yeah. The
and,
other
you know, we could do. I could do here too.
Military stuff. Oh, one house. What?
I'm just saying, like, part of me thinks it's cool to have like that physical presence, like live customers, cash.
Yeah. One of the houses, or several of the houses that I've looked at in the last few days, I don't know which one this is, but like this house has like this little back house. Several have like even just little sheds like you had. Yeah, or little that's not even included in the footage of, you know, the house. So I'm like, yeah, that, you know, I might end up with a bunch of space if I bought a house that had a place in the back. Yes, it will send you a free card reader. You plug in your phone, download the app. Oh yeah, because at the Marathon Expo, when we sell like our shirts,
I'm gonna mute myself. Yeah, hold on one second.
Then yeah, we had a square and we just gave each other the password. Whoever's working our table at the Marathon Expo, if you know what that means. Yeah, okay. That would be, yeah. So a square reader would be good for us to get for Traders Village. See, I got to get, like I said, I got to get more crap now for Traders Village. And almost crap somehow. I mean, because like, I mean, I don't have enough to go out there. I got like a few ties and like a couple of shirts, like literally like 10 things, you know? I mean, I'll go out even if it's just you selling and to help, you know, but like.
That's the other thing. We're going to have to get shelving and tables. And
well, I have a table. We could probably start with it. I don't really have to have right now in my storage unit. I have one small set of shelves, but yeah, we'll figure out. Or we look on Facebook and find them cheap. The ones like you and I both have. Oh, and I looked at an auction last night because this place called Highland Park Cafeteria, it was near Highland Park, but now it's been right behind the El Phoenix you've gone to with me at Casa Linda. They had to move because the rent over on Knox Henderson was so much, but it closed after like 95 years because they just couldn't make it through this. So they're selling all their stuff.
Yeah.
So I looked at this auction site. Then I clicked and I was like, well, they don't have it listed yet, but I started looking at things and I'm like, oh, it's just like an affiliate of High Bid. So then I was liking things or watching, and then I thought it meant Tyler, Texas, which would be a long way to drive, you know, as is. But there were so many good things. And then I looked because I was tired, and it was Ty, Texas. I thought they had left out maybe a letter. I was tired. Past Abilene, like 10 minutes. And I'm like,
that's a long drive. Yeah, you'd have to rent a van or something.
I'm like, crap. Is it really worth? But there was like I keep saying, there were like some machines that were like brand new for things, and like diapers that you could buy for $5 on the auction and sell them for like 30 for one pack. And they're selling a boatload, and some action figures that, I mean.
Well, the one thing I will say about that, like I've been on a lot of those, and quite a bit of them get bid up on the last hour, like 30 minutes. So yeah, I mean, I've done pretty well in the auctions, but you have to follow Mike Myers, his advice. Like, set your price.
Yeah.
Like, I don't go back. Like, once I set my price, I put my max price, and I don't go back. If I get outbid, I get outbid. Move on to the next one, because you don't want to overpay on stuff.
Correct.
Because there's so much out there that you'll get.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to bid on any of it because it's so far of a drive. If it was Tyler, sure, that's like an hour 20.
Well, that's where I was going to pick up that vintage Federal cash register. It was in Tyler, and I actually won the auction for $450, and those things were going for like $1,500.
Yeah,
some even more. Well, then they messaged me the next day. They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't. There was a reserve. Like the minimum
Oh
bid
yeah,
requires 500, and now
but they didn't
probably
say it.
I should have just paid the extra 50 and paid 500. But I was mad. I was like,
Yeah,
no, I'm like, that's not cool. No.
yeah,
And my pride got in the way. I mean, the extra 50, it probably cost me $500 I could have made. Now, how long would it have taken that thing to sell and tying up that much money? That's
yeah.
the other factor. But, scared, as Auction Pirate says, scared money don't make money.
Yeah, but I would have done the same, and I think a lot of people, because we would have just been so frustrated.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's a lesson learned is don't let your emotions get in the way.
yeah.
Be logical about
But at the
stuff.
same time, you want to be like, how about you make sure you clearly say
Well,
that?
I thought when I told them that, I thought they probably would be like, okay. I thought they was like, I was calling their bluff.
Yeah,
And then I was waiting for the next several hours to get an email back. And I never got anything back. And then pride kicked in.
yeah,
There'll always be more auctions, more estate sales, more garage sales. But
yeah.
I mean, I've got 2 auctions. I've got lots of bids on. Well, I showed you like how much. I'm kind of scared on one. I went crazy on this one big auction.
Have you gotten anything? Yeah, I'm not going to say the number, the total, but have you gotten anything to know that that number is down? That you've lost some already.
I've lost a few. Yeah, there've been a few, and
So
usually
are you down a few hundred at least total dollars?
yeah, like I could be on the hook for like 2,500 if
Oh,
my
it's still up
if my
there.
max bid hit on everything,
Yeah,
which is very unlikely. Like what
yeah,
would normally happen is I'll win it below my max bid on a lot of things, or I'll lose it and then I'm off the hook. So the odds of everything, but I mean, I could still be on the hook for a lot of money, but I calculated all that when I put those bids in based on the market. So, I mean, even if I was on the hook for that, it should still make a lot of money, but it'd be a little bit nerve wracking.
yeah.
And I got another auction, my little honey hole place where I go every week now. And I'm ready to do another storage unit. Like normally. All right, so here's my schedule. Like, I told you I'm usually done shipping by 11, eat lunch. So by 11:30 to like 3:30, I would like to do my listing, and then from 3:30 to 4:30 before the show, that's where I look on auctions or look for auctions, or Facebook Marketplace. Do my online searching. So I could have looked at some storage units or some auctions today, but I spent that time today filling out that application, which was necessary. If that's
Yeah.
what we're going to do, then I needed to get it done.
Yeah.
But that's why I have to have a schedule, because I have to block things out. Like here in a minute, I'm going to get off and go help make dinner, and then I'm done for the night. So for me, like a schedule, a to-do list is a must.
And on the storage, it's lean unit. You want lean units, right?
Yeah,
Stay away from the non-lean and manager specials, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
just making sure.
The manager special, the manager just took things from other units, threw it into one, and they're trying to sell to get rid of it.
Yeah.
A private party sell is what I think is they're about to lose their unit, and they want to get some money so they don't lose everything. But they know what's valuable. So you're not going to find a cash box. You're not going to find a Rolex.
You're not
going to find the true treasure in those. You could make some money possibly, but
I get it. Okay.
Those are not cool.
They'd rather get something than nothing.
Yeah, you could make some money off of them, but you're not going to hit the home run probably
off of the private or managers.
Well, if you've got a donut box and a Sharpie, you're good to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Or look at Clay's hand. Look, he's got it. What do you got written on your hand?
Brains links for you.
Oh,
brain.
okay. I approve of that.
Yeah. So there's some of the to-do lists. You see, I numbered some of them, and then
that hurts my head, dude. That hurts my head, dude.
Then it continues. But look, you'll like that one there. See the thermal printer. That one.
I like what's on there. It's just the format.
I know. Well, look here, number 8. Find person to do journal.
Note to self: gift Clay a nice journal.
Yeah,
for
but
his to-do
I
list.
still want to have one that's like for exercise, like a not just a separate. I want to have like one.
No, you need one that's fully branded. I know.
Well, not necessarily branded, but just like for exercise, sleep, like so that I can start tracking more data, like because like I do like this app. I think I've told you, like I only have 2 things on it, but like right here, 367 days without meat. I used to have other things on it, so it's like kind of a to-do because you can set timers, or like did you walk for 10 minutes, or clean, or
What's the name of that app?
streaks.
Street.
I think it's free. You
That's
can
cool.
add stuff. So I just have 2 right now.
Oh,
2 things.
something else I did today. I called my replenish, the one I told you about
Wow.
on eBay that I
Yeah,
found.
yeah. About getting.
And I've almost sold out of my inventory, so I'm going to order more.
Yeah.
And I called to try to negotiate a bulk buy at lower prices. I was unsuccessful, but still, even buying at their prices, I can still make decent money, and it's easy. One listing, and it's something that has a good sell-through rate. But I did spend like 15 minutes trying to, and maybe I'll call back in a week and try again. Being persistent sometimes. You might
Yeah.
get a different person, and they might say, "Oh yeah," so you never know.
Yeah.
But so little things like that, and those things do eat up your time. Like and like on listing, you got to get in a flow. You got to block out some time to really crank it out. All right, I'm out of topics.
Yeah.
And I don't mind talking, but I think it's about that time. My daughter came out. She's ready for some dinner. We're going to make some chicken wings tonight. No Clay's no meat, no poultry.
Yeah. No meat. Yeah.
I love some wings. Some mango habanero.
I never liked wings because I stopped eating like fried chicken probably like I bet when I was like 12, because that's when the bones grossed me out first. But also then chicken wings are so little, it's so much work and all that, that it just seemed. All right, Val, are you laughing at my question, like how your cousins? But the cereal box, I like that idea too. Yeah. You could tell him that Clay says, "How you doing?" like Joey Tribbiani. But if they watch, nice. I should turn my head not that direction, more like this, so the more hair shows up, right? And just kind of like that. Right?
The better side, right?
The better, yeah, not that angle. Or show them the picture of me running marathon.
Clay's closet branded hat.
I hadn't even thought of that. There you go.
Yeah, I need a Texas Treasures too. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, guys. With that being said, yeah, Val, we need an update tomorrow on the cousins Clay situation.
And is tonight Jody's show, the Canadians, Val? Is that Tuesdays, right? Or is it Wednesday? I can't remember.
One of these days.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm so screwed up. Like I said, more and more, you're like, it's Tuesday. Like this morning, I was like, oh, set the alarm for the Zoom call because
Wait, what Zoom call?
Well, my Zoom work call this morning, at 11, school, work, teaching.
We'll do those. We're only doing Thursdays.
Yeah.
Our department's only doing Thursdays.
Oh, well, no one told him. He tried to ask and they didn't tell him. So
Ms. V. Jones said Thursdays. I'm like, cool.
We don't care. It's fine, Well, Friday's the last day anyway, really. So whatever.
All right. Have a good night, Danica.
Val. My lady like junk. If I have anything more clever to say, I'll message y'all on not Facebook, Instagram.
Are you going live later, Clay? Or
not tonight. I said maybe, but I need
to get some work done.
Yeah, I got to get work done. I need to eat. I haven't really eaten today, but the stale donuts. So I'm going to eat first, actually.
All right. So recapping today's list, we talked about what we got listed. We talked about sales. We shared tips on how to find lost inventory. We talked about Offerup as a viable place to sell. And we talked about Clay and I's plans to open up a physical front at a local flea market. I say that's pretty productive, honestly.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff. So until tomorrow, guys, happy treasure hunting. As Val would say, stay safe and get your donut boxes and make your to-do list like Clay.
Cereal works as well. Probably on the inside of the cereal box, though.
Hey, we'll do it. Do what you got to do. All right, with that, I'm out. Peace.
Peace.